Just give me 2 seconds. I think I'm live, and I am live. Anyways, it's been a while. 80 the day, commit don't quit live stream. Today we're calling it tubing down the highway. Anyways, it has been a long time. Joe and I, we went up north about a week and a half ago. We were up there almost a week, five days or something. Anyways, we came home Tuesday afternoon, and it was a little late. But anyways, we did get live last week. It was on the way home. We did a car live stream, so anyways, it is what it is. I hope I'm live. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to open up OBS. I don't have this open. Give me 2 seconds. I have to pull out the chat. I apologize. I'm a little rusty on this. I've been away from a lot of stuff. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I love doing stuff on here, but you know, it's not a break. I think this is just how it has to be. You know, we're on way too much previously, so I'm just gonna do like this one live stream a week on Tuesdays, like I said, and then try to get a video. Get a video to sometime this week, but it's from up north. I don't see the. I still don't have the chat out. I'm gonna close it, reopen it. I think I may have somebody here, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Hopefully I'm not timing out. Gosh, I hope I can get this chat going again. I had it for 1 second, and I see there's 1 or 2 people here, I think. I don't know why this isn't loading today. I may have to load this a different way. Okay, well, it looks like we have 2 people here. We have Seven's Enough. Don, hey, how are you, Don? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. I'm doing this a little bit different. I'm not actually, I don't have the pop-out chat. It won't open for some reason. Everything locked up. So hopefully you can see the stream. I use the flour mill footage. Like I said, I'm just using my own footage now. I'm not going to use anybody else's, just my own. I figured that's the best. Benches with Connor. Hey Connor, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks very much for coming. Dave, how you doing? Desmond Saunders. I know you might be out, Dave, but thanks very much for dropping in. I appreciate it. It's good to see everybody. Thanks so much. Mini Cooper Trooper. How you doing, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thomas, it's good to see you. I hope everybody's well. I'm going to try this again. You do Grill. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. I don't know why I can't seem to get this pop-out chat to work. Can anybody tell me, is this working? And I do have a little bit of I have the video running in the background. Can anybody, is it too loud? I turned the volume down on the flour mill footage, so I'm hoping it's there. You may hear some birds and some of the water and stuff, but can anybody tell me if it's too loud or if it's okay? Because I'm not too sure. I don't know why I can't get this chat to pop out like I wanted it to, but anyways, I'm gonna stop going on about the chat. Let me pull this up. I'm having the same issue I did last time when I went live. Live stream health, video output low. So can anybody see us here? I don't know. I'm hoping. I see people in chat. I don't know if anybody's I don't know if anybody's hearing me. I hope they do. Mini Cooper Trooper, I'm doing good. Jeff, you good? Thomas, good. I'm good. So weird to watch it this way because I can't. I'll get this video output fixed, and once I get that fixed, then I'll open up the chat. But I came to say hi. Oh, Connor, thank you so much. Say hi to your mom and dad and your brother for us, Connor. It's good to see you. Hope you're both all doing well. Hope you're doing well. Fish, can't speak again. Fish Keep in Jamaica. Word, brother. How are you, Raleigh? It's good to see you. Summer break is here. Hope to see you more, Jeff. Oh, thanks, Raleigh. Like I said, Raleigh, I just go live once a week. Just on Tuesdays at this time. That's it. No more. I won't be going all week anymore. That's just too much for anybody. I like it, but you know what? This once is a good time for me, and just a little busier. I have our son home. He's home for this month and next month, and then he starts school in September, so we have a good 6.5, 7 weeks left with him, and then he's got to go back to school, and then things are going to take a drastic change here. So that's good. 7's enough. Sounds good. Oh, good, Don. Good. Desmond's Donners. I'm on a solo Donner. Dave, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. Like I said, I'm not on here as much anymore. You know what? I found I was on way too much. I love seeing everybody, and I try to, you know what I do? At night, I watch the videos. That's what I'm doing. But in the day, I'm not even home during the day. I'm just happen to be right now. Usually, my son, he goes swimming during the day, and I think next week we're going to start swimming lessons for 2 whole weeks. So most of the day we won't be in the house. So I'm hoping that it doesn't interrupt Tuesdays, but if it does, I'll switch it up for a Tuesday. I'll still do it Tuesday, maybe just later or something, or earlier. We'll figure that out once it gets started. But I don't know what the time schedule is going to be for swimming. But let's see here. Raleigh, are you know what? I'm just wondering, are you off yet? I'm pretty sure you must be done school and stuff, but I'm just wondering. All's good, Jeff. Good, Dave. Thanks very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Just keeping Jamaica. Jeff, Jojo, hi, everyone. Raleigh, thanks again, buddy. I appreciate it, brother. I do. Winnie Cooper Trooper, I can see and hear you perfectly fine. Good, good. Everything okay on my end. Good. How's the job hunting going? Well, you know what? I thought I was going to do the one job. I was thinking of something to do with a bus, but that fell through because we looked at it and it wouldn't work for us and stuff like that. So, but Raleigh, it is okay. At this point, I don't want to say we put it on hiatus again, but our son needed somebody home with him for the summer. My wife said he needs somebody home for July and August. She says at that point, when school starts in September, one way or the other, I'll be back at it. But I'll figure something out, and we will get something in September. One way or the other, I will be working before the end of September. So, and I don't know what it's going to be, but I will be back to work in September at some point. Keeping Jamaica going camping. All right. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, buddy. Raleigh, that sounds amazing. I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a good time. J. Russ Slots. Hi, Jeff. Hope so well. J. Russ Slots, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm not on here much. I'm gonna have to get over to your channel, my friend. I really will. I've said that to a lot. I haven't watched a lot of live streams lately, so you know, nobody has to stay. I understand, because I haven't been on live streams. I'm just doing one a week in that now. I do it on Tuesday this time and try to get a video, but we will have the video that I was talking about last week out at some point this week. I edited it all together. I need Joe to just take a look at it. But I thought I was going to make a 2-part video, but I'm going to make, it's a long video. It's about 22 minutes, but I can't make it into 2. It needs to be all together. And I think the part 1, part 2, for some people it might work. For me, I don't think it would work, the video. So I put it all together. It's long. I don't expect a ton of people to watch it, but you know, we had a good time. We were up about a week and a half ago up north at my wife's family's again, and we went up there. We went to something called the Northern Ontario Railroad or Railway Museum, Railroad Museum, and we had a good time, and it was just fantastic. There's so much great footage. It's so funny. We went on a Saturday. I think it cost us $30 for the 2 of us to go. We had such a good time. At the end of it, the young fella that was doing a tour around, he said to us, he said, you know, tomorrow it's Canada Day, or I think we went Sunday, sorry, and Monday was the holiday. And he said, for our Canada Day, we're open and it's free. You can bring anybody back. And we're like, oh wow, the kids. So Ethan was with us, and we decided to we took him, and he was we took him, and then our niece and her daughter. She came with us, and we had a good time. They didn't even know it existed. It's like 10-15 minutes away from their house, but it's fantastic. There's a ton of trains. We got to go in. They showed different things. I'm not going to explain it all, because otherwise I ruin the whole video. But then at the end, there's a big surprise at the end. If anybody does watch it, if they want to watch the whole thing, that's fantastic. But if they don't, the only thing I recommend, if you're scanning through whatever, make sure you watch the last 2-3 minutes of it, because that's where the shocker of the whole video, that I was saying to a few of you on the live, that's the big kicker. The end of the video is where the big surprise shock from anything happens at the end of the video. So well, Jeff got to go. No worries, Thomas. No worries, my friend. Main staff is off now. Have to keep doing my supervisor task, checking final documents. Raleigh, understand. All the best with that. Yes, Raleigh, thanks very much. Fish Keeps Jamaica. Jeff, I am asking you if you were planning to going on camp with this. No, Raleigh. I don't know. We probably won't get camping. I'd love to go camping. We used to have like a campsite that we went to. We went for 6 or 7 years, and maybe longer, and we had a fantastic time. But about 2 years ago, we stopped completely. It's we have too many things on the weekends and stuff, so we're not. We won't get to that, unfortunately, but that's all fine. We'll get away for weekends and stuff. So saw a few videos you guys have been making fun to watch. Raleigh, thanks so much. Don says, sounds I can't speak today, 7's enough. Sounds like a lot of fun, Jeff. Thanks, Don, I appreciate it. Free works for me. Yes, Dave, free works for me too. That's we're all about that. You know, it gets too expensive. We go out, you know, next thing you know, it's $150 just to go out to something with all the four of us. I said to Joe, we haven't even done anything. We haven't had lunch or dinner. By the time you do that, you're looking at sometimes $300 to go out to do something, and it, you know, but that's almost like going on a holiday. So a lot of times we don't get to a lot of things just because it gets too expensive with the family. But that's okay. We still have a lot of fun. Trong Nguyen, you share is very interesting. Support you. Thank you so much, Trong Nguyen. I appreciate it. You know what? I think I may be able to open up the live chat again, pop-out chat. Ethan's here. He's in the kitchen, actually. Ethan, do you want to come on and say hi to everybody? I don't know if he's going to. Ethan, come into the chat. You may not.
Hello.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Ethan, Ethan's my son. Anybody that doesn't know, just go over that way. Anyways, are you gonna go have a freezy?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Okay. Yep. He wanted to be on. Anyways, he's downstairs. He says, Dad, when you do the live, can I come down and have a popsicle, a freezy? I said no problem, but he wants to eat everything in his bedroom all the time, so I told him no more of that. He has to come down and eat in the kitchen, so he's sitting right behind me eating. But let me just see. I don't know if I've been able to get the pop-out chat. Oh, there it is. Good. It is working again. There it is. Okay, good. I finally got this to work. Let me pop this out. Live chat. Desmond Saunders saying hello to everybody. Oh, J-Real Sluts, why are you all pixelated looking computer generated? You know what it is? Dave Desmond Saunders says hi to Ethan, so does J-Real Slots, and so does Don from 7's Enough. I'll tell you what, J-Real Slots, it's the shirt. I'm wearing yellow. So you can see this is OBS, and OBS works great. I've got my own video in the background, which I'm happy about that. The only thing is I didn't realize when I came on, look at, I'm disappearing. So literally this portion here, it's because I'm wearing a yellow shirt. Next time I'll be smart, not wear a yellow shirt, and let's see if I can fix that. I don't know if I can fix that or not. Let's see if this fixes it. No, that's not it. There it is. Look at it, it disappears. But anyways, that's all it is. I wear the yellow shirt and it's messing it up on the live. But other than that, I'm happy. Is the audio in the back too loud? I think everybody said it was fine, but I just want to make sure. Jorn says, good evening, Jeff. It's good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you too, Jorn. I hope you're doing well. Good evening, guys. Hi, great. I hear a female voice. Do you really? Unless it's my wife in the background on the video. She could be in the background of the video. I don't know exactly what. The only two people in the house here are my son and myself. There's my wife on the video at the very back. You can see her. But my daughter's here too, but she's up taking a shower. I told her she's in summer school right now. She's taking English, and she does it about 5.5, 6 hours a day, and she's been busy the last week and a half. Except last night she started she can log in at any time as long as she spends the 5 to 6 hours studying. She does it online, and she's doing quite well. Last night she started at 12:30 at lunch, and she didn't get done till midnight. She submitted at 5 to 12 last night, so it was kind of crazy. She was I said, I hope it's not like that for the next 2.5 weeks. She does 19 days, so it's the whole month of July. So she has next week and the following week left, and then she's done. But anyways, it's good that she's getting it done, because this way she doesn't have to take English next year. in grade 11, so we're kind of happy about that. And she's doing very well. Every day, the next day they give her her marks. She's been getting the 90s and stuff like that, so I'm quite pleased with her. She's doing good. Good evening, guys. Jorn is saying. Seven's Enough Don says, I'm cleaning the kitchen while I listen, so sorry if I miss anything in the chat. Don, no worries. Don, I hope you're doing well. You know what? It looked like you were having a good time in that with your family and stuff. Some great video and stuff. Really nice footage in that. You know what? We never have been to Kansas City. Never. Like I said, the only time we went to Missouri was when we went down to Branson, Don. We had a great time. But Kansas City looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. At least the footage that we saw and stuff. It looks absolutely brilliant. J-Real Slots reminds me of Bruce Lee seeing yellow. Yes. Actually, this is my Hawaii shirt. I thought, you know, I'm going to get my old Hawaii shirt out. I haven't worn it about a year or two. I wear different T-shirts just about every day. I always made a joke. I said to Dave from Desmond's Donders months ago, I said I was going to make a second channel. It's just going to be all about T-shirts. Every time I came on, I was going to wear a different T-shirt. I must have, 50 or 70 different T-shirts that I own upstairs, so I could wear one every day almost. You do grill. It's like Thanos slapped you. Yes, the hand of Thanos. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Trung Yun. Sorry, I'm not good at English. I can't hear what you present. However, I think it's great sharing. Wishing you all good things. Everybody, please. Truong Nguyen, I know I'm mispronouncing your name, but we just want to say thank you very, very much for coming. I know sometimes, you know what, people that maybe English is a second language, it's definitely, sometimes us speaking English, it goes so fast for them, so we do appreciate it, but it's the same, you know what, unfortunately, you're probably a million times better than I would ever be the second language. I do speak a little bit of French, but beyond that, I'm no good. I'm probably not great with the English language itself, but Turon Nguyen, thank you so much for coming. We do appreciate it. Everybody, if you do check them out, please leave them a message so they know that you were there. Yorn says, today I'm doing just fine, Jeff. Good, Yorn. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Raphael, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Jeff, nice to catch you. Hello, everyone. Sound is good. Oh, Raphael, great. You know what, Raphael, yesterday, your video looked amazing. You have a ton of stuff. It looked like it was either your garage or something in the backyard and stuff like that. Those two bikes, or was it two bikes, Raphael? They look pretty nice and stuff like that. Anyways, you know what? Like I always tell you, Raphael, I know nothing about scrapping and stuff. I just enjoy watching because I find it interesting. It's like, you know, the DIY channels and stuff. I'm not Mr. Fix-It or anything like that. I enjoy watching. Sometimes I learn something, but that's what it is. I kind of like watching because I learn a tad, not too much, but a tad. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Dave from Desmond's Donder saying hi to Raphael. Jorn says hi to Raphael. Hey, buddy, it's good to see you again. It is, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to have to watch for your lives again, Raphael. When you and your wife and when... oh, gosh, what is his name? Not Raphael. The other fella, Ralph Mork. When Ralph is on with you... Raphael, I'm going to have to watch for it. I really am. It's been a bit, so I will watch. You do a grill says hi to Yorn. Seven's Enough says, if you decide to come, we'll take you all to lunch. Oh my gosh, Don, that would be amazing. Don, you know what's so funny? Joe and I talk all the time about heading back someday to Branson. We'd love to go to St. Louis. That's where we'd love to go to. You know, when we went through St. Louis, the day we went through St. Louis on the way to Branson, just open it, kiddo, open it. The day we went through St. Louis, I think they were having the presidential debates between Clinton and Trump and that at the time. But we went through like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and the security and stuff, like on the highway or on the roads and that, they had everything blocked off, so you had to take detours. You had to go, I don't know if it's usually, but you had to kind of go into the city a little bit and then detour out. But there was security everywhere. But I said to Joe, someday I'd love to go back. It looked like an amazing city. It really did. It looked beautiful and stuff. You know, it did to me. Like I said, I unfortunately don't know much about it, but it looked pretty interesting and stuff like that. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Let's see. Ron Nitzel. Hey, Ron, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Seven's enough. Don says the arch is pretty cool. It is, yeah, it is. Is that not a ride, but is that some kind of like tourist thing, Don? I thought I heard that can you go in there or something, and does it go up? I like I said, I really don't know. You drive by it. You don't drive right into it in that off the highway. I was just curious in that if you do or what. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Give me a second. Don, Road St. Louis stinks. Kansas City roads are easier. Easier. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I understand. There's a lot of cities like that. There's certain parts of Toronto the same. Like a lot of Toronto's pretty decent, but there's some parts of Toronto exact same, Don. I guess it just depends where you are and stuff. But I hear you completely. I totally hear you. But Kansas City would be nice. You know, the goofy thing is, Don, I was so I must have been so lame at the time. I didn't know Kansas City was in. I thought Kansas City was in Kansas. That's as I guess stupid I was. I really honestly, I remember we were in an outlet mall, and I think you were talking about it. Some of the outlet malls, Don, in Branson. We went like in the city. There was a place, I forget what it is. It's like not outside of the city, but there was like an outlet mall. My mom was with us, and she had been there with my dad years ago when he was alive, and they went shopping there. So we went in, and there was a bunch of stores. There's a sporting goods store. The sporting store, that's where I wanted to go. Anyways, they were selling all Kansas City stuff, everything in red and stuff. I was going to get a hoodie. I wear a lot of hoodies and stuff. That's stupid me. I didn't pick one up. But anyways, I saw it. I thought, why do they keep promoting Kansas City? Anyways, it didn't take me long to figure it out. But it did look actually, the logo looked amazing. It really did. Judy Ann and do you hear that, Raleigh? If you or whoever's there that thought they heard a woman, it could have been my voice. I'm just hitting puberty here. Judy Ann and Lewis, how are you? It's good to see you. I hope, Judy Ann, I hope you're both safe in that. I said to Treasure Hustlers the other day, I sent them a message asking if they were okay, because that earthquake and that hit the other day in Southern California. Hope that you're doing well. Jackie and Sarah sent me a message back saying, you know what, when the 7.1 hit, they were actually doing a live stream, and the stream just shook like I don't know if they got under a table at the time, but they were quite scared about it. But I hope that everything was okay for you. It was quite a surprise, quite a shock. I hope everybody in California is okay. Let me see here. Raphael says, mine streams are always at Saturday around 1 hour from actually time wherever you are. Oh, okay, Raphael. Then you know what? Joe's usually the first one that picks it up. Usually, a lot of times we're not even home on the weekend. That's the problem. But the reason we're not home is just, everybody's home from work and stuff. And just like anybody, usually on the weekend we're out doing stuff. And sometimes the time difference, maybe not for you, Raphael, but sometimes it could be just mid-afternoon for us, and it could be like evening for other people, so I apologize. We do try. It's just sometimes that happens. Let's see here. Seven Snuff Don says yes, you can go in and to the top. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. J Real Slots, say hi to JoJo for me. What days do you go live at night, and when can I see them again? J Real Slots, just once a week. I just live Tuesdays this time. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure. Are you down in Vegas, J Real Slots? But I don't know if is it a 2 or 3 hour time difference. But it's 2:24 here, so it's just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. I'm just doing it once a week, not every day in the week. Just once a week, just Tuesday afternoons. Just easiest for me. That's all. But J Real Slots, I will say hi to Joe. She. I don't know if she's on. She works till 4:30 Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ethan's in soccer, and they needed a soccer coach. So back in May, my wife signed up. They didn't have enough soccer coaches. So and if they didn't, they were maybe not going to have soccer for some of the kids, which is too bad. They wouldn't have anything to go to. So she stepped up, and she became the coach with somebody else, of course. But so every Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday's the game, Thursday's the practice, which is strange, but that's the way they set it up. So she usually works to 5, but Tuesdays and Thursdays she's done at 4:30, so usually have to get out and pick her up at that point. Benjamin Home, hey, how are you? my gosh, Benjamin Holm, your video today that I was watching, it's fantastic. You know, it looked beautiful around the house and stuff with you doing some gardening and stuff and watering the plants and the flowers. Looked absolutely beautiful. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. I know people might just stay a second in that, but you know what? I really do appreciate you for coming. Thank you so, so much. And I'm not disappearing. It's just the yellow shirt that I'm wearing. I probably should have picked a different shirt for today, but in the summer I wear, you know, t-shirts and you can't see shorts and stuff. That's all I wear. So anyways, I wore a yellow shirt and I shouldn't have, using OBS. That's all. It's probably not recommended, but I don't know. I'm not making any political statements here. I just read before I came on. Does anybody? I mean, you know, everybody can have their different views on a political candidate. I'm Canadian, so I have no. I have my own views, but I don't have any, like, you know, we can't vote here for anybody, so it doesn't matter what we think. But I mean, you know, people can say that, but politically everything matters because, you know, it changes the lives of everybody's, for businesses and stuff like that. But anyways, does anybody remember Ross Perot? I just read the man passed away, unfortunately. I didn't actually know he was alive, but I was looking through Twitter and it came up about what's his name, Dana Carvey. And anybody ever remember when Dana Carvey used to do Ross Perot? And I think one of the things was, "Isn't that special?" or something like that. And he used to imitate like Bush, Ross Perot, just about everybody under the sun. Anyways, I thought, Ross Perot, what's going on with Ross Perot? It said that he passed away. That's it. I'm just bringing that up. I'm not saying, you know, if everybody has their own opinions. That's all. Most people think that. Yes. Let me get this straightened around. I'm Simmons enough. Tangier, Don. That's it. Tangier Outlet Mall. That's it. We had a great time. Don, we went there a few times, and then we went like outside of the city. Though, you know, the one that you were talking about, it has the walkway. You can't actually drive on the road. I think they're like cobblestone streets. That's down by the river or something, or down by that hotel. That was beautiful too. But I think that had like Bass Pro and stuff like that. But the Tangier, we went to a place in Branson, Don, that had it was like a big seafood place. It was all you can eat. I couldn't wait. They had all you can eat. You could get like lobster and shrimp and crawfish or whatever. I think prawn and stuff like that. But it was amazing. We had a good time. We really had a good time. It was in the basement. You had to go around the back. It was a lot of fun. Good to see you live today, Benjamin Holm. Thank you so much. Seven's Enough Tangier Outlet is my fave. Yes, it is. Now, Tangier Outlet, they must have, it must be like a conglomerate or something, Tangier. They must have them like all over, because I think in Michigan there's Tangier Outlets too. They just outside of not Dearborn, but where oh gosh, the Christmas shopping is in Michigan. I can't think of the place, but there's a place in Michigan that has it's like a Christmas little town. Everything in it is Christmas and stuff. And just outside of that, there's an outlet mall, and that I think is like Tangier Outlet in that as well. But we go shopping. For us, Don, that would be like 2.5 hours away, maybe 3.5 hours away from us here. So for us, that's a good weekend and stuff like that. You'll go spend the weekend and stuff, stay in the hotel, which the kids love. And then there's a place we go. We go in. There's a place called Zenders in what is that? I can't think of it now. Zenders in some part of Michigan, I forget. Anyways, we go there. They have like, it's this huge Bavarian style restaurant, and they serve chicken dinners and stuff, like family style chicken dinners. They come out dressed in their Bavarian, the women. I won't tell you about that story, but anyways, it's a fantastic place to eat, and just outside of the city, that's where we stay and stuff like that. And they have the Tangier Outlets and stuff, and all the shopping and stuff. I better get back into the chat. Gemma's Journey Grace. Hi Gemma, how are you? It's good to see you. What's going on here? I think I'm lost, everybody. I've really got far behind in the chat, I guess. I have got super far behind. Let me see here. just a California earthquake. We left it. We were all okay. Oh, good, Judy Ann. Good, good, good. I am here, man. Good, Fish Keeping Jamaica. Raleigh, thank you so much, my friend. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, J. Real Slot, you're in Chicago. I did not know that. You know what? Actually, I did. What am I talking about? Because you're in Illinois. My brother lives in Illinois. He lives in just outside of Bloomington. They were going to move to Champaign. And you know who else is from Champaign? Nomadic Bike. Bill from Nomadic Bike. He's from Champaign. He lives in Champaign. My brother and his wife live in Bloomington. Well, just outside of Bloomington, but that's the easiest to say. He's been there for 8 years now, 9 years, and he loves it. But they were talking about wanting to move to Champaign. My brother just liked it a little bit better. But Chicago, J-Real Slots, you know, I've only driven through Chicago once in my life. I drove through it a bunch of times, like on the outskirts, going to see my brother. But I've never actually, just the one time, drove into Chicago. And one day I would love to get there. Art Morbid, Frank from Art Morbid is in the Chicago area. I think the suburbs, but he's there as well. And he always said, you know, if you ever come down, we take a tour and stuff. But that is amazing, you know. That is amazing, J-Real Sluts. I did not know. I think just watching their live sometime, I thought for some goofy reason it was Vegas. That's my own stupidity, so I apologize. Benjamin Holmes says, nice to see you guys. Yes. Gemma says, it's to Yorn. It took her 4 times to upload today. Is there an issue uploading to YouTube? I hope not, but I'm glad if you were able to get it uploaded, Gemma. That I hope so. J-Real Slots, you were going live at night before as well. Yes, we were, and that was with my wife when we did the Jeff and JoJo show. We haven't done that in what, 4 or 5 months, or 3 or 4 months. Jo just, she's not on here as much. She gets on and watches videos now, but that's pretty much it. She's just busy and stuff. So that's why you don't see my wife very often. Once in a while. Last week she was on because we were driving home. But beyond that, that's the reason we don't have that Jeff and JoJo show. It is what it is. 7's enough. My son leaves tomorrow for the Middle East. This moment is a little bit of a mess. Oh gosh, Don. I'm sure everything will be fine, but I can imagine, Don. I can imagine. Well, I imagine you must have been having a good time with your son, Don. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure that the rest of everybody does as well, Don. I'm definitely wish the best for everybody, Don. Let's see here. Just praying for safe travels, Don. Yes, Judy Ann. Yes, exactly. Everybody have Don's son and that in their thoughts and stuff. We all do, Don. I'm sure everybody does as well. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, good. Gemma says hi. Gemma, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I'm so sorry, everybody, that I'm behind. Yes, Don says, yes, I remember Ross and Dana's version. Laugh out loud. Oh, gosh, yes. He was, I'm going to probably offend a few people. I have Sirius Radio. I listen to it in the car, and I love it. But because I used to be in the vehicle all the time, and and when I was in there, I'd put the Sirius on, and I could listen to like a lot of talk radio and stuff. So, anyways, I love my music and stuff too. But anyways, talk radio. And when I say talk radio, everybody, when I say the person I listen to, they're going to be saying that's not talk radio. But anyways, he has a talk show, and he's one of the biggest things on Sirius. Howard Stern. Everybody else is probably, if you don't know him, that's fine. But I didn't jump on the bandwagon the last 20 years or whatever. I've been listening to him since I was about 15, 16. When I was in high school, I was about 15, and he did a show out of Washington in the early 80s, about 84, 85. I used to listen to a channel out of Cleveland, and they would do a recap once a week on Saturday mornings for a couple hours, and the recap was the Howard Stern Show. But it wasn't the Howard Stern Show everybody would see now, where they think, oh, this pervert, this profanity laced whatever. It wasn't that person. This fella at that time, he was doing a lot of political shows and stuff. He talked to a lot of different U.S. senators and political politicians and stuff like that. It was a different show in the 80s. Near the end of the 80s, it started to become what it is now. And I mean, you know, the shock jock, that's pretty much what he is. But I get a good laugh. I don't listen to him with the kids or anything. Nothing that it's going to be, you know, talking about strippers or all that stuff that, you know, is all for the shock and get to the value of having the viewers and stuff to boost his ratings and stuff. It wasn't that. And I get a kick, you know, I laugh, but I would never listen to it with my kids in the car. Anyways, where was I going with this? Yes, Dana Carvey in the last month or two, he was on Howard Stern, so I listened to him. I hadn't heard him in a long time, and it was good to hear the fella. I thought, you know, why did this fella disappear completely? But you know, just like everybody, you have your family, and your family's growing up, and you know, you have a lot of different priorities. His priorities weren't the same as some other actors and comedians and stuff. So, anyways, that's what happened to him. But super nice fella and stuff. Hilarious. I mean, can just be as profane as anybody else. But most of the stuff sounds pretty decent, as to be truthful. And yeah, you know, Dana Carvey. My gosh, I love Dana Carvey. So do I. Don Dana Carvey was special. He. Do you remember the movie Opportunity Knocks? I think that was one of my first ones in the 80s with Dana Carvey. Actually, no, not Opportunity Knocks. My first one was in 86 or 85, somewhere in that time frame. 87. He was in a movie with Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster, a movie called Tough Guys. And I don't know if anybody ever saw that movie, but it's a fantastic movie. He was just young. He was, you know, in his probably early 20s or 30s in that at that point, but it probably his 30s and stuff. But Tough Guys was a great movie. I love that movie. If you never had the chance to see Tough Guys, it was probably the last big movie for Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster. They were two tough guys, and it was not a gangster film, but it's if you get a chance to see it, and Dana Carvey's in it. He's the young sidekick with him in that. Seven's enough. Yes, Branson Landing. That's it, Don. That is it. Let me see. Sorry about this, everybody. Whisper Snappers. Oh, you can eat lobster. I think that might be it. No, I'm not gonna try to make out and say, oh yes, I know. It probably is. Like I said, Don. I don't want to say that. Anyways, there was an upstairs and then there was a downstairs. So the downstairs is where we went, and you know, we had a good time. We did have a good time. Let's see here. I think I pulled up this. Okay, let me see. I got the chat, but I've pulled it up again, and I pulled it up too quickly. Give me 2 seconds. Gemma says, hi, Jeff. Hi, Gemma. Seven's enough, Don says. Yes, and in Georgia, Tangier there, and I think Texas. Oh, okay. So it must be all over the states, Don. It must be, because I know in other parts, like is it Dearborn or other parts of Michigan and stuff, there's the same kind of stuff. So the areas that we always went to, for us, Don, Michigan and Ohio are very close to us. So you know, going into Michigan and different parts of Ohio were very close for us, because Ohio is like an hour and a half, 2 hours outside of Detroit if you go on the highway. About an hour and a half, I guess. So it really doesn't take much to get into Ohio and stuff. Just hey, shopping is funny. No, shopping is fun anywhere in the world. It certainly is, Judy Ann. It certainly is. Gemma says hi again. It's good to see you. Benjamin home. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Very glad to see you. I'm going to have lunch now. Have a great day. You too, Benjamin home. I'm sorry it took me this long to get back down here. I apologize. Dave Desmond Saunders. I hope Lindsay. I know you said. Hope your wife Lindsay's doing well. I know she's been having an issue with a sore tooth and that. Hopefully she's feeling better. I hope the doctor or dentist was able to give her something to help her for the time being. Oh, J. Real Sluts, miss the Jeff and JoJo show. I do too, and because it's funny, she doesn't want to go on, and it's funny. Last week Tuesday when we were coming home. She didn't want to go on, and then after she went on, she had the best time ever, and she talked all the way home about it, and she was having a great time. So when she does get on here, she has a good time, but it just takes her some time to actually want to get on here. I guess it's just, a mind over matter or whatever. J. Real Sluts, take your shirt off and go for a swim. No, I'm not waxed, J. Real Sluts. You see that no hair on the head? Well, it's all here. For us guys that are follically challenged, it seems to. Well, I'm not follically challenged. I shave my head. It didn't disappear or anything just magically. I actually have to shave it down in about a week. It starts to become a little more than stubble, and but I have to shave it off. But yeah, it's funny as you get older. All the stuff that you know, if it's thinning on top, it has to go somewhere, right? If it's disappearing from here, it goes somewhere else. And I said to my wife, it seems to, I've got that magic carpet on, so no, nobody wants to see that. Oh my gosh. 7's enough. Howard Stern's entertaining for sure. Yeah, Don, and I know, you know what, like, for kids, I'd never in a million years playing in front of the kids. I mean, the kids, you know, the kids aren't, you know, they've heard things. I mean, unfortunately, you know, Goofy Dad can be driving and some guy can cut him off, and you know, I might call it Channel Idiot of the day, but you know, I may give a holler or something to somebody, so I'm no better than anybody else in any way. But yeah, we try as much to show the kids, you know, a different outlook and stuff, because you know what, they can see it at school and with their friends and stuff like that. But I try as much as possible to be, you know, dad that's not like that towards the kids, and definitely. Like I said, I love listening to Howard Stern, but I do it in the privacy when they're not around. They're, especially my wife too. She's not a big fan of it, but anyways, it is just some good fun. Jordan says, Jeff, I have to jump off to prepare for bed. I have to get up early tomorrow. See you later. Take care, Jordan. Thanks very much, my friend. I appreciate it. Give me 2 seconds. We're almost 45 minutes in here. I just have to have some water. Julian, Howard's funny. He is. I mean, you know, he's 65, 66-year-old man. So, you know, anything he says, it's all for shock, truthfully. I mean, you know what? I mean, anything's possible that he's like that, but I would imagine that's, you know, pretty much a character and stuff like that. But a lot of imitators, that's for sure. 7's enough. My favorite Dana Carvey was Master Disguise. My kids even love it. Master Disguise. The turtle. Oh my gosh. Don, I totally remember that Master Disguise. Yes, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Let me see here. Sorry. Let's see. You take care, Yarn. Okay. Desmond Saunders Dave says she was feeling better when I abandoned her this afternoon. Oh no. Hopefully she's okay, Dave. I'm sure she is, but I hope she's okay. Hey, Jack, how you doing? G'day, all. Jack, it's good to see you. Jack, do you know a fella named Ice? I don't know. I'll type it in. Ice Spike. He's from Western Australia. I've been watching him since almost day one, Jack. He's a pretty comical fella. He's a Australian fella. When I watch his videos, half the time I think that he lives right out in the outback. But you know, his latest video today that he put out either today or yesterday, he put a video. I think it's some contest and stuff like that. But anyways, Ice Spike. He's a great older gentleman, real nice. I mean, he might only be a few years older than I am, but Ice Spike is a super fella. And he's from Western Australia, and his videos, every time I watch him, it's like you're watching Crocodile Dundee. He goes right out in the outback. Like, it literally looks like the set of Crocodile Dundee. But super nice fella, Jack. And I really like Ice Spike. And Ice Spike, I was watching old footage of his, and you know, there's videos and pictures of Ice Spike when he's a young fella. And I don't know if I said to Keg, Big Keg, one time, I don't know if Ice Spike was like a famous musician or something in Australia, but Ice Spike, if you go back into his videos, I don't know if he's in a punk band or some band in the 70s or 80s, but maybe the 80s, not the 70s. But Ice Spike, I think he may have been some kind of big musician there, but I don't know. But Jack, your video on the Marilyn Manson stuff, you know what? We were talking, I'm not the biggest fan of the band either, but you know, I like the riffs and stuff, and I was saying they are coming with Rob Zombie in August. They're coming to town here, but I do appreciate a different riff and stuff. You did a good job, Jack. You did. It's good to have you here. And anybody wants to hear a good musician, please take a listen to Jack's guitar channel. Amazing, amazing guitarist. Everybody saying hi to you. Love my drones. Hey, buddy, how are you? Jeff, good night. Jorn, take care, buddy. It was great to have you here. I hope you have a good night, okay, my friend? That's enough. Don says, yes. Are you too turtley for the Turtle Club? Turtle. Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, gosh. Gemma says, yes, I love Ice Spike. Oh, you know Ice Spike as well then, Gemma? Yes, he's super fella, super nice fella, real nice gentleman, yeah, real down-to-earth fella, real down-to-earth gentleman. Jack says, yes, I know him, been on my channels. Oh, Jack, that's awesome. He's a super nice fella. I really like him. I really do. If anybody gets a chance, Keg wouldn't have said it on his channel, but I read last, and I'm not, this is nothing bad against Keg in any way. This is just, if anybody gets to talk to Keg on one of his videos or anything, or send him a message, ask him how he's doing. He's having a little bit of issue lately. He was saying that he's having a problem with his eyes, and I think he's living down in New South Wales now. He used to live in Queensland, but he needs to get to an ophthalmologist for his eye. He's having a problem with his tear duct. But the clinics and stuff that operate in New South Wales, he said he can't get into a clinic in New South Wales. He'd have to physically go right back up to Queensland. But the doctors told him that he needs surgery and stuff. So if anybody is talking to Keg, let him know that you're thinking of him. Because, you know, a lot of people know Big Keg here. Super nice fella. And, you know what, just if you do get a chance, let Keg know that you're thinking about him, and hope that he's doing well, because he is a super nice fella, everybody. Just a Turtle Club? What's that? Oh, jeez. Judy Ann, yeah, Seven's Enough. Don's talking about Dana Carvey. Master of Disguise, one of his characters, Dana Carvey, used to... Anyways, if you ever get a chance, check out Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey. Judy Ann, you think you get a good laugh in that Jack's Guitar Channel. Thanks, Jeff. Oh gosh, no worries, Jack. No worries, my friend. It's great to have you here. And Jack, I realize what is it? It's almost probably 5 in the morning there. I apologize it's so early, my friend. I really do. G-Real Slots, I had a blast the last time I caught the Jeff and JoJo show. I was laughing at a great time as always. Oh, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Like I said, I love having her on here. She just, you know, she's busy with the kids and just with life in general. It's not that she doesn't have time. She's just busy with things and stuff. So that's the reason that she doesn't get on this very often. That's all. Wolf Farm Show. Hi, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Love my drones. Our hours don't mesh well, but Ice Spike is awesome. Yes, no, I understand. And you know, a lot of times I find when I see Ice Spike, it's later on in the evening, because it's probably you know, mid-morning and that for him and stuff. But I really like Ice Spike. I really like the fella. It's a real nice fella and stuff like that. Just a good all-around fella. My gosh, Ralph, hey buddy, how are you? Ralph Moore. Raphael was here at the beginning, and I said to Raphael, you know what, I'll look forward to seeing you fellas together again. I haven't been over to Raphael's. I've seen the videos and that, but I haven't been over to live in probably about a month or so. And I said, you know, I've been looking forward to seeing you and Ralph together, Raphael. So, Ralph, it's super good to see you. Everybody say hi to Ralph Moore. I hope you're doing well, Ralph. Let's see here. Jack's Guitar. He commented on my video yesterday, bro. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's super nice fella, isn't he, Jack? He really is. Elf Lord's Journeys. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm losing my voice again. I don't do this live very often, so you know, I'm out of what's the word? I was gonna say crusty. I'm rusty with this one. Oh, he commented on my vid yesterday, bro. Oh, you're probably talking about Keg, Jack. Ah, yes. J-Real Slots, haven't seen Big Keg in a chat in a long time. No, J-Real Slots, he's just busy in that. He's got a lot going on and stuff. So, you know what? He does get his videos out, but he's a busy gentleman and stuff. So, that's probably why you haven't seen him in that. For Big Keg, J-Real Slots, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'm not saying anything of turning that by saying anything about Keg. It's nothing that he wouldn't probably go on about it. That's what I'm saying. But if you do get a chance, just let him know you're thinking about him. That's where's the moonshine? J Real Sluts. That's it. Yes. This is for Gary Scandal. J Real Sluts. Make sure to hit the like button for Jeff. Thanks, Judy Ann. I appreciate it. Yes. J Real Sluts. When Gary Scandal's on, Gary would always make a joke and say that Jeff's drinking Kentucky Shine. Just water, but anyways, this is for Gary Scandal, everybody. Red Acted, smashing it from work. Keep it up, bud. Hey, you know what? I'm going to have to get over to your channel. Thanks so much, my friend. I really do appreciate it. You know, I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. Raphael says, I'm still here. Laugh out loud. Raphael, I love it, buddy. It's good to see you both, Raphael and Ralph. It's good to see everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have everybody here. Much appreciated, my friends. I'm disappearing, so note to self: don't ever wear a yellow shirt using OBS. Thumbs up to the video, guys. Yes, Jack. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's see. I meant Big Keg. Yes, I thought you did, Jack. After I reread it, I realized, you know, I don't think. I thought you were talking about Keg. Yeah, I mean, you know, you see him. It's just he's just busy and stuff. That's all it is. But you know, you gotta love Keg. Everybody does. And Mental Magnet. Morning, Jeff. You're floating around. Hey, buddy. How are you? It's nice to have you here. Thanks very much. How's your new one? I know it's probably not new, but you know what? You're a fairly new dad. Everybody say hi to Heavy Mental Magnet. I hope you're getting some rest. You know what? Went through that years ago, but you know what? They're the best part of our lives, aren't they? They certainly are. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much, and hope your baby is. Hope everything's going well in that for your new one and stuff, my friend. Seven's enough. Krusty, laugh out loud. I like Krusty better. You know what? Some days my wife would definitely say that I'm pretty crusty. I'm not, you know, Goofy Jeff like I am on here. I can get crusty just like the best of them. Darn it! Every time I have to go. Have a great stream, bud. Take it easy, guys. Redacted. No worries, my friend. And thanks again. You have a great day. Have a good rest of the day at work, my friend. Sweet Angel. Hello. Oh my gosh, Sweet Angel. Hello. Have a great day to you. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much, Sweet Angel. Much appreciated. Roger, hey, how are you doing, buddy? 3B Production Company. Hey there, buddy. Dropping in to show some love, prepping for our convention. Oh, that is awesome. Everybody, you know what? If you love horror movies and stuff, you want to check something out, check out Roger at 3B Production Company. You won't be disappointed. I've never seen such a collection. In some of his videos, he shows some of the library. He may have more than that, but his library is absolutely incredible. But if you're into horror and stuff, please check out Roger for 3B Production Company. You won't be disappointed. You know what? He's on Instagram, other places. Check out 3B Production Company. He's awesome. Thanks again, Roger. Much appreciated, my friend. Desmond's Donders. Oh, eat yellow snow. Oh, no yellow snow for me, Dave. No yellow snow for me. And look who it is, everybody. Drunks and idiots. Who's Krusty? Keg, it's me, buddy. It's me, mate. It's me. Big Keg, I hope you're doing well. We got Jack. We got you, Big Keg. I was talking about Ice Spike. You probably know Ice Spike by now, Keg. Ice Spike is another fella from Australia. He's on the western side, but I was watching one of his videos, and I was saying, Keg, today, his videos that he put out, it literally looks like he's on a set right from Crocodile Dundee. He was out in the outback or whatever, and oh my gosh, he was a super nice fellow. Only it's good to see a Keg. I was letting everybody know, you know what? Hope you know if you get the chance to talk to Keg, let him know that you know we miss him. That he's a great gentleman. The Mental Magnet. She's doing great, guys. She's 11 and a half weeks now, almost 3 months now. Wow, going fast. It does go fast, and before you know it, Heavy Mental Magnet, you know, it should be 16. My daughter turned 16 in March. And, you know, she wants to go for a license. I'm I'm so scared for that, but you know, you gotta let them grow and stuff. But that's incredible. You know, before you know it, she'll be walking, and time flies really quick. But the best part of our life, my friend. Jack's Guitar Channel. Okay, time to sleep. Nearly 5 a.m. Bye, Jeff and everybody. Jack, you take care, mate. Thanks so much. Okay, you have a good day. We look forward to everything more. Jack, I'm gonna have to look for when you do go live. Usually, you know, you're ending your live when I log in or something, and it's like, oh, he was live, so that's more my fault because I'm not on as much, but I'll have to look for it, Jack. Raphael saying hi to Ralph. Hey, when is Google Hangouts ending it? Is it ending Christmas or September? I'm not 100%, but I've been reading a lot of people saying that Google Hangouts is leaving fairly shortly. Let's see here. I'll do thanks. Oh gosh, no worries, Roger. No worries, no worries. Thanks for asking, Jeff. Oh, Heavy Metal Magnet. No worries, my friend. You know what? I've got 2 kids. They're both home. My daughter, she's 16 upstairs. She's taking summer classes right now. She's taking English for the summer for the month of July. She just didn't want to take it next year. She goes into grade 11 next year. She didn't want to take it. She wanted to be light on a few courses, so she was upgrading other things. So she figured English was a good one to take over the summer, but she's super busy. So she's locked in her room. It seems like at least she doesn't come out till dinner time, and her son, he's upstairs playing Xbox video games galore. But I mean, he's got soccer this afternoon, so it should be a busy time for him. Let's see here. Keeping Jamaica says interesting. Yeah. Big Cake says hi to Dave. J Slots, great seeing you, Jeff, and everybody in the chat. Oh gosh, what happened there? Let me see. Sorry about that, my friend. I messed up the chat again, everybody. I keep moving the chat on the side, and it keeps messing me up here. Sorry about this. Okay. I think I'm just about caught up. J-Real Slots, great seeing you, Jeff, and everybody in chat. Driving and need my GPS. Have a great day. J-Real Slots, you take care, buddy, and thanks again for dropping in. Much appreciated, okay? Thanks again for coming. Just a Judy Ann said hi to Big Keg. Raphael says, hey there, Big Keg. J-Real Slot says hi to Big Keg. Bloody Aussies are everywhere. Oh gosh. You know what? Some woman, I forget who was, it wasn't Benjamin Holm, it was somebody else, put up a video about Sydney today, and it sure reminded me of years and years ago. When we went to Australia years ago, when we landed in Sydney, and then we stayed in a place, I think it was called the Rocks or something, the Rocks area. It was like an old area and stuff. It was pretty much down by the bridge and stuff like that, but super nice area. I remember, you know, the first day going down to Opera House, and right next to the Opera House, they have Sydney's Botanical Gardens on the other side. It's a huge garden, like park and stuff, and absolutely amazing. The city is absolutely beautiful. And then we took a drive. We took the bus the next day into Bondi. I think it took us 30 or 40 minutes on the bus. And I mean, I'm talking almost 30 years ago now, 27, 28 years ago. So I don't know how long it took. But it was a fun area. It was. Don says hi to Keg. Judy Ann says hi to Keg. Everybody's saying hi to you, Keg. Big Keg says Raphael. Judy Ann and Lewis, yes. Desmond Storm Aussies. Oh gosh, Ralph is saying hi to Big Keg. Oh! Heavy Metal Magnet says, I met Ice Spike a while back when he was doing a 24-hour live stream. He was out of his mind from being up that long. Good dude he is. He certainly is, my friend. He certainly is. But yeah, he's kind of crazy, but absolutely, he's not crazy. You know what I mean? Just like you're saying, Heavy Metal Magnet. He's you know, he's got so much energy. That's all. I mean, super nice fellow. Like, super nice fella. The Keg says, I need coffee. I imagine you do. It's too early, Keg. I'm so sorry that it's so early. Just ate what? Google Hangouts is what? I don't know the exact time, Judy Ann and Lewis, when Google Hangouts is ending, but I think it's this year sometime, but Google Hangouts is ending. It's becoming something else. I don't know if it's a paid product or what it's going to become, but the Google Hangouts, as we know it, changes to something else. Happy Canadian. Hey, Jeff, how are you, my friend? Hello, my friend. Can't stay long, but wanted to come and say hello. No worries, my friend. Happy Canadian, Jeff. Just about an hour and a half away from me in Canada here. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Tony viewed this. Hey, tubing with Jeff. Yes, Tony. I couldn't think of a name, and that's what I came up with today. Desmond Saunders. Google Hangouts for Business goes in October 2020, possibly for the normal one. Okay, Dave, I did not know that. I thought it was this year. I did not know that. I mean, I don't use it anyways, but I know there's a lot of people use it to bring things on. I still, to this day, I want to do a Google Hangout with Marie and Martin from the Perchers. I've been saying this from day one that the four of us want to get on and talk on Google Hangouts one time. But we got to set something up. If anybody, I haven't seen Marie. She put a video yesterday or so. She's been busy. Her and Martin's been busy. They've been doing a lot of work on their place. But her daughter just graduated university, and she's looking for a job and that. But she put a video up the other day, and it talks about everything and that. It was good to see Marie. It really was. Let's see here. Heavy Metal's viewed this yellow. Oh yes, sorry everybody. The yellow is not a thing to wear on a live. At least not if you're using OBS. Never wear. I've definitely come that I definitely don't want to use wear yellow on a live stream ever again. I'm disappearing into the water. But do this. Good afternoon, everybody. It is nice to have everybody here. I really do appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing well. Love my drones. I understand it was in August when I was going away. Many are going to Zoom, but that costs money. Yes. Now my brother has Zoom for work, and Zoom is amazing. I think Jim from viewed this. Tony, Jim from Video Calling Show. I think, does he use Zoom? I think I could be wrong, Tony. If I'm wrong, just let me know. But Zoom is probably one of my favorites ever. Zoom has got the best quality I've ever seen in my life. But yes, I think you do have to pay for Zoom or whatever version of Zoom. Like I said, my brother uses it for work, so he's got one that he logs in, and we use it a couple times. There's one that I came across on Google. I think it's called Google Duo. I wish it was available. Like, we use it on our phones to talk, my brother and I. Google Duo is pretty amazing. If it was available to use this way, Google Duo is actually not so bad as well, but Zoom is pretty good. Do this. StreamYard is done well by me. Tony, I'm going to have to take a look. I don't know what that is, Tony, so I'm going to have to take a look at it. Happy Canadian Jeff says, yeah, just got home from work. I have to head out shortly to pick my daughter up from camp. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they probably camp while school's off right now. In middle. Magnet, gotta run. Have a great stream, friends. Yeah, I'm gonna be going in a couple minutes anyways. But Heavy Metal Magnet, thanks again, my friend, for coming. And you know what? Be well, and you know what? Have fun with your daughter. And that the best time of life. It really is. Them growing up. Take care, my friend. Seven's enough. Don says they say that Yard Stream allows you to bring on people and is easy since Google Hangouts is going. Don, Tony, I'm gonna have to look at these. Like I said, I haven't really done anything where we brought anybody on. We did that. I did that with Bob from Gill Skills a long time ago, just after I started. I did that in October, November, somewhere last year, and I mean that's. I thought I went. The first time I ever went live was last year, August 1st. So I thought August 1st was my year anniversary, but technically it's not. I think like July 19th or 20th or 18th, somewhere like that, is my 1 year anniversary. So I can't believe that I'm going to be coming up a year on here, but I'm gonna have to take a look, because eventually, you know, that I've always said that I like to bring some people up. I never have. I procrastinating like crazy, I guess. Let's see here. Dave Dismas says I would think that Google will have a replacement for It Goes. Nomadic Bike was using a YouTube trial product which looked great. Was he, Dave? I did not know that. I hope he's doing well. Did his truck break down or van or something? I saw something about a stream the other night that he puts on my... I'm not going to lie, I didn't catch it. I just saw the headline and I was going to watch it, and then you brought his name up, so I just wondered if everything was okay. Jim uses the paid version. You can put up to 100 people on the screen at once. Yikes. Yeah, I think on Google Hangouts, what's it, like 10 or 15 or something like that? I mean, that's to me a lot. Anyways, how many people are ever going to use like 10 people? But that's crazy. That is nuts. Ralph Mark later, Heavy Metal Magnet, Love My Drones. Actually, the host only has to pay. You can invite people to come to your stream via link, and then they come in free, so pretty cool in that aspect. Yeah, imagine it is Love My Drones. Take care, Heavy Metal Magnet. Take care, my friend. SoCal Oki, what's up, sir? How you been? Pretty good. How you been? I hope you're doing well. I'm not live very often. I go once a week. That's it for me. But SoCal Oki, nice to have you, my friend. It really is. View this. Tony says I did a live stream a couple days ago. and I use StreamYard, and I use StreamYard, and if you want to look at my page, you can see what it looks like. I had 6 people on it once throughout a good portion of the stream. I'll have to take a look, Tony. I did not know that. Like I said, Tony, the only one I know is that. But I will take a look. I will take a look for sure. Desmond Thunders Dave says it was his battery, Jeff. Ah, okay. You know what? I'll tell you. You talk about batteries. I was having a problem with, not with the GoPro. Look, slightly, the GoPro goes wonky sometimes. It locks up, and I couldn't figure what the problem was. So I thought I needed a new. I thought it was my batteries. So GoPro comes with a GoPro battery. You just charge it in like half an hour, and it gives the 100%. The only thing is the GoPro heats up, and if it's plugged in, the battery, the GoPro uses the juice of the battery, and it just drains it like. So if you've charged it to 100%, next time you turn it, could be like 95, and then it drains real quick. So I bought a new battery because about a month or two ago, the camera started to lock up. Maybe it was a couple months ago, because it was still when it was cool in April and that. And I was filming downtown, and it was really cold out, and it locked up on me. I thought it has to be because it's, like almost minus whatever. And these GoPros are either overheat or the cold shuts them down. So I thought that was the problem. It was a battery issue. So I went to Amazon. We bought a battery backup, 3 batteries, some charged and used them. Did the same thing. It locked up. I thought, what the heck? It's not the batteries. It can't be. So then I found out it's not. I think we'd had like a 64. Is it 64 megabyte? Megabyte or gigabyte? What's it called? Memory card. Megabyte memory card? I forget. So I updated to 128, and ever since then the camera is working like a charm again. But what was happening, I'd be filming, and then all of a sudden it would lock into that one image, and it didn't matter what you did. You couldn't go to the next. You couldn't go live. You couldn't stream. You couldn't take videos or pictures or time lapse or whatever you want with it. It wouldn't work. The only way you get to work was you shut the GoPro off, wait a 30 seconds, turn it back on, boom, you're back in. It kept doing that, so I thought, what the heck? But once we replaced the memory card to the GoPro, fixed the issue right away. But that's one thing I noticed with GoPro. Batteries heat up, and the memory card, if you don't use the right memory card, or if you use a lower memory card, with not as much storage, they are not. I don't want to say sufficient. They're great camera, but they're not up to par unless you have the right one in. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, J-Dub Vlogs. Hey, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Heavy Metal Magnet. Before I go, so Kaloki, is that Baldy on your channel banner? Oh gosh, 7's enough. I need to start figuring out live streams. I have a $100 gift card I bought to do a drawing to celebrate 1K, but I'm checking to do it. Don, do it. You know what? If you do yourself, that's great. And if you feel any, maybe your husband or kids, or because I know when you do your videos, Don, when you have your husband on, it's fantastic. I mean, I don't know if he'd be into it. Not everybody is. I know Joe likes to sometimes, but not all the time. But you should. I'll tell you, Don, the only thing I can ever recommend about going live, I was scared too at first. And anybody remember Mim? Mim, I watched him at the beginning, and if it hadn't been for Mim, I'd have never went live. He said, Jeff, do it. So you know what? The day after he said do it, I was going to take out the dog one day and for a walk, and I said, forget it. And I turned it on, went live for 27 minutes. The whole time, I kept looking at the camera. All I could think of is this over? I was counting the seconds. I had a timer going. I could just look at the seconds going by. But once the first time was over, just like anything, it's like being a kid all over again. And it's not everybody feels that way. May Fundador. Anybody remember May Fundador? I love May. May, I remember she was so nervous. I'm going to go live for about 10-15 minutes. She went live, I think, 3 or 4 hours the very first time she went live. It was so funny. At the first, she was nervous, and But I think the first half an hour into it, by that time, May was like a pro. She was doing it, and May's the best. But once you do it once, just like anything, it just becomes second nature, and it just gets easier and easier that each time you do it. But you should do it, Don. You know, it's a lot of fun, and people would come watch you for sure. You should, Don. You'd have a good time. The Cake says, coffee smoke almost human. Oh gosh, Cake, I love it. What time is it here? 10 after 3. Okay, about 5 more minutes and then I'll head out. I was only going to do it to 3 o'clock, but I'll do a few more minutes just because I'm not on very often, and yeah, I've got a few more minutes. I mean, if anybody has to go, I understand, but I'm going to stay on just a couple more minutes, everybody. View this. Yeah, it's free. Method is free, and if you can highlight comments and bring them up on the main screen, which is cool. Oh, that's cool, Tony. That is cool. Seven's Enough Don says, my internet's slow and I'm clueless offline. Oh gosh, Don, you know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? If you want to do it, Don. I think you'd have a blast. And you know what? In all your videos and stuff, you're hilarious. You do a great job, Don. And you know what? People love coming over to your videos and stuff and talking to you on there. You know what? And you just talk to people like, just like you're talking to your friends. And as you can see, that's all I do here is myself. You do whatever you want, but that's what I do. And you know, I love. My chat isn't always like everybody else's. Mine is like we're just sitting around talking, having a drink or coffee or whatever it is. That's all it is. It's not. I'm not promoting anything or telling you to get this person or do this. Nothing like that. Just literally, we're just sitting around talking. I love talking to see how everybody's doing, and you know they're asking how we're doing and stuff. But that's all it is. It's kind of like a weekly update. I guess that's. Yeah, the weekly update. That's what I should call the channel, or the live's weekly update or something like that. But yeah, if you want to do it, Don, do it, because you know what? I think everybody'd love to go over and watching that for sure. Let's see. I mean, we have Desmond's daughters, Dave doing a live, and I mean now the last 2 I haven't got over, so I'm not gonna lie and say, oh yeah, I have to get over to Dave's again. But Dave, I will, I promise. Big Cake says, just do it. Yeah, exactly. Don, everybody would love it. Wait a second. Sorry. Let's see. Sorry, everybody. Big Cake says, Seven's Enough, jumping feet first. Exactly, Cake. I mean, look at Cake. Cake does it, and you know, we love Kegs. Now, Cake, you know, he'd had that guitar, and we absolutely loved it, everybody. We call it Giggle Bites. Oh, geez, Dave. Desmond's daughters, I love it. This is where I missed it. Yeah, buddy. Heavy Metal Magnet. Yeah, buddy. I lived in Baldy for a bit up in Barrett Stoddard Canyon. Born and raised in Upland, California, buddy. Heavy Metal Magnet, you know what? You're in California. I hope, I know you might be busy and taking off, but I hope, you know, all's well for you. I don't know exactly the part of California if you were affected by that earthquake, but I hope all is well for you, my friend. I hope all the best for you, and stay safe, my friend. But yeah, definitely stay safe. Big Cake says, gotta have a safe word when going live. Jeff says pizza. Yeah, safe word, Keg. You got that right. Thames World, howdy. Hope you've been doing good. Great to catch you on here. Thames World, it's nice to have you here. Thanks so much, Thames World. I like pizza. Yes, pizza. You know, if you say pizza enough, it's like all of a sudden you see Bob. But no, Big Keg is right. Pizza. You've got that right, buddy. Don Sevens Enough says, Keg somebody. I have to tell the gift card debacle. I was trying to find a gift that could be used in other countries. And long story, I got distracted and about too many. Someday, not somebody laugh out loud. Oops. Oh gosh, Don, I love it. No worries. Big Keg Pizza. You like those emojis? I love them. I'm actually getting hungry now. Seven's Enough. Hugs all. Have a great week. Don, if you got to go, take care, and you know, all the best to your son. Everybody wish Don's son all the best in that, Don. Definitely all the best for your son on his travels. Just 8 says, just do it, Don. Let's know what time and date. Exactly, Judy Ann, exactly. That's a video, Don. Yes, Keg, it certainly is. I viewed this. I did an impromptu giveaway when I did my stream the other night, and it's streaming for 4 hours. Wow, Tony, that's amazing. In the middle, I know The looks of those mountains like the back of my hand. Those are stomping grounds, buddy. Ah. Thames World, hope you've been doing good. Yeah, Thames World not been on very much lately. About once a week, and then a video either once a week or every week and a half or whatever. But Desmond's Donders, I feel for everybody on the phone struggling to keep up loud, laugh aloud. Yes, that's my problem, Dave. A lot of times I don't watch the lives as much on the computer like I should, because it's easier to type on the computer. I'll sit on the couch at night and I'll watch stuff, and the problem is, the reason I don't write at whatever, by that time the person's long gone off the chat, so I usually type the name, and 9 times out of 10 the person doesn't see it, unfortunately. It's too bad there wasn't a way that when you type somebody's, you have to type at. I wish the one thing that was offered, when you type the channel name in, it just automatically highlighted for that channel. If you type at, it works. That's fantastic. But the problem is, on a phone, typing at, I don't know if it, I've heard different stories, but on the phone, if you do it, I don't quite know if it does that. So it would be nice if you, on the phone, if you could just type someone's channel name, and boom, they saw it. That would be a great feature. I mean, I don't know if that's an option, but heavy metal. I'm in Los Angeles, and we're used to earthquakes. It was just a long roller for our city. Wasn't bad here, thankfully. Oh, good. No, and I mean, we're just seeing it, like, and on the news and stuff. So that's why for us that wouldn't see them or be in them, it would be probably a scary thing for sure. But definitely all the best, my friend. Seven's not laugh a lot on my phone, Dave. Hey, my favorite saying, everybody, big keg. I love it. Oh my gosh, I haven't said that in so long, keg. I have not said that. Like I said, I am rusty, keg, on this. I'm completely rusty. You this, all the best, safe travels. Yes. Fish keeping Jamaica, Jeffrey Montes. Yeah, Raleigh. Yeah, I've made a few bucks. Actually, nothing yet, to be truthful, Raleigh. I think what happens is you have to hit when you do get monetized. I've made a few dollars each month since I've been monetized, and I don't see any of it yet, because what happens is you have to reach, I think, with Google AdSense, the company that is the one that's paying you. What happens is you get an account, and then each month, there's in your analytics it shows how much you make. Like, if I made like $6 or $7, it takes a long time to make those $6 or $7, let me tell you. So if I made like $5 this month, $6 or $7 next month or whatever, so I might have made like $20 or $25 or something like that. But what it is you have to reach $100 before they even pay you. So what happens is, once you reach $100, I think then there's a payout or something. Then it goes to your bank account or whatever, or PayPal or whatever it is. And that's how it works. So if you are making whatever a month, and I imagine if you had a bigger channel, you'd be making those channels are probably making a ton more. But channel like this, there's so many views and that's it. So it's not a ton of money. It's just it's a few bucks a month. But it takes a long time. It'll take a long time for me to even see that $100. But that's fine. I mean, I don't have to see a dime of it. Just a yes, Jeff's monetized. Thanks, Julian. Yeah, making the money. Oh, sorry, everybody. I'm teasing. Okay, please don't take that. I'm. Anyways. Oh gosh, have you heard about the new rules governing monetization in 2024? K subscribers, 10K watch hours. I might not even make the $100 in Raleigh. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. I'm, like I said, it's great. It's, it's just a thing. That's all it is. But yeah, Desmond Donders. It works on my Android. Jeff, does it, Dave? Okay. Tony says, if you spell it right there, there's no need for it. If highlights for them into the day. See? Okay. So you don't have to put the @ symbol, Tony. Like I said, I really don't know, because there's so many times. I mean, in a few chats, to me, I just usually type somebody's name. I wish it worked that way, but so many people don't see the names, unfortunately. Thames World, yes, using @ for me on the phone don't work. I have to spell the name perfect and crap. I can't spell the begin, more or less type well on the phone. Can't even. Yes. Big Keg's laughing at them. Oh gosh, Desmond's daughter Stacey says that was this year's rumors. Fish keep in Jamaica. Yeah, I mean, there's rumors. You never know from one day to the next or whatever. Somebody might tell you this or somebody, and in the end, really, in the end, it doesn't matter. Or at least for me, it doesn't. I mean, like I said, it's a few dollars that might buy me a coffee. How's that sound? World, I need a tablet or something. Yeah, now that's what my wife works on, a tablet or her laptop. She usually sits on the couch and stuff with her laptop and stuff, and she can do everything from there. She used to do it on her tablet, but she likes her laptop and that she just sits anywhere she wants now. Fish keeping Jamaica's Donders. Is it a rumor? Been hearing discussions on. Who actually knows? But it is what it is, right? Big Cake live streams need to find a place outside of the stream with laptop and get service. Gotta smoke. Oh gosh, Cake. You this no needed to correct the spelling. Channel lights up for that channel. Tony. Okay. Fish keeps to make a minimum $100 before you get any money. Yes, Raleigh 100. And like I said, I think I'm. It happened in April, so that's May, June, July, like almost 3 months ago. So I think I made $15 or $20. To be honest, Raleigh, it would take me probably well over a year to make that $100 because I just don't have what do you call it? Like the views and stuff, and that's totally fine. I'm not like pushing my whatever. For a while I did. I went live stream, and sometimes I was going twice a day trying to, because I didn't realize how it worked. But once I did, then I'm not bad mouthing anything in any way. I'm quite happy to be, but like I said, it allows you to just do a few extra things. That's pretty much it. It allows me to put, if I want to put my, I forget what I was going to say, just a few extra options, but that's about the extent of it. Do this, Tony says. Back to work. Much love all. Great seeing you, Jeff. Tell my cousin Jojo send love as well. I will, Tony. You take care, my friend. I'm going to go here in about 2 or 3 minutes anyways. Tony, thanks. Take care, my friend. Big Keg says drop a like, folks. Big Keg, thanks, Keg. I appreciate it, my friend. Raleigh's Fish Keeping Jamaica, Desmond, the rumors getting louder and louder. Well, if it gets louder like that, I've been forever trying to get to whatever, and that's fine. I find the numbers for me are just they've changed drastically. Once you hit a certain point, they don't. For me, they didn't move like other people now, which is totally fine. I'm totally fine with. But there's a lot of different things I imagine going on here that I'm not aware of because I don't watch enough some of the lives anymore. So and I'll miss some of the bigger channels, I guess you call them. So I don't know what's going on around the tube as much anymore. I did have a wonderful show that I used to like watching. I mean, I would watch it still if it was on, but it's not. And it was in the morning, and that's not available anymore. So my live streaming for the whatever for the day, this is about usually the only time, and I'll try to get back to some of it. So I apologize, but I hope everybody had a good day today. Love my drones. Later, Jeff. Glad I caught you. Have a marvelous rest of your day. You too. I'm actually going to head out here in a second now. It's about 3:24. By 3:25, that's my time I usually get off here anyways. I don't have to because my son's here anyways, but I know my daughter's upstairs and she is in her bedroom, and she has been busy with school, but when she's up there she usually keeps the door open and listens to her iPhone through the whatever speaker she has, and it's blasting down here. So she's been really good to keep it off. I just said please no music while I'm live, and she said no problem, Dad. But she's been doing well. She's in summer school for the month of July, and she's doing well, and I'm super proud of her. But I should get off so she can listen to her music and all that stuff. Thanks, World. Yeah, I got a lot to do myself, so happy I was able to catch you. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope to catch you soon. Thanks, World. It was great to see you, my friend. It was great to see absolutely everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Big Keg, imagine the pressure to keep up watch time to stay monetized. Keg, I've heard so many different stories. They have to keep it up. Then once I have no idea. And if you got to keep it up, there's no possible way I'll lose it by the end of whatever, because my watch time was basically for my lives, and you see that I only go live once a week, and I definitely I get my. Here's what it is: the people that are coming to my lives are pretty much my friends, and that let's be honest, you people are all my friends, and like there's other people. Don't get me wrong. There's new people that come in, but I'd say a good probably 80% of the people, 85% of the people that come are my friends here, and that not that the other people weren't, but my friends and stuff like that. But at the beginning, just like anything, your channel sometimes at the beginning goes, and at the beginning mine went. But just after, not that it took a nosedive, but my viewers and that went down after a certain time, which is totally fine. And but I'm having a good time, and really that's. To be honest, that's why I don't go live as much. Going live for me once a week is perfect. I get to talk to you, and then you don't have to be worried about seeing me for another week. And then, like I said, doing a video on that. That's, for me, that's what I think. I come to the realization a couple months ago, about 2 months ago, that I'm never going to have a whatever. That I'm just going to have this for fun. So that's what I'm doing it. That's why I'm not on as much, because I'm just doing it for fun, if that makes any sense. Desmond Saunders, I have to go. Jeff Better needs charging apparel the dishes do themselves. Take care, Dave. I'll see you again. Big Cake Dave. They don't know. Oh gosh. Love my drones. Desmond Saunders. Yeah. Unless you have the Sorcerer's Apprentice, then you can wave your wand. Just say, have a great day, all. Take care, Judiana Lewis. I appreciate you coming. Times were left a lot. Desmond. They don't. I wish they did. I go through a lot of paper pirates. See you. Just 8. Thanks, Keg. Oh gosh. Anyways, everybody. I'm going to close it down. I've been on for almost an hour and a half, and I got chucked out after my last message. Oh, geez, Dave. Everybody, thank you, each and every one of you. Okay, like I said, this is, I don't want anybody thinking this is just for fun. That's all this is for me. So that's why I'm not on as much, because I just have other things going on, just like everybody else does. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. I hope you all have a great day, and have a great week. And that when I see the videos, I try to watch it. It just sometimes not every time, sometimes the next or third time, that's all. But I will see you, and thank you so much for coming, everybody. Much appreciated. Have a great rest of the week, and weekend coming up. I know it's a few days, but it'll be here before you know it. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. Okay, take care, Raphael. Take care, everybody. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.